Epstein, Gaza, and the machinery of silence, when power hides its crimes. There are two burning images in the mind of anyone awake today. One is a billionaire pedophile, Jeffrey Epstein, dead in a prison cell under impossible circumstances, leaving behind a sealed list of the world's most powerful rapists and traffickers. The other is a Palestinian child, limp in the arms of a dust-covered father in Gaza, where bombs fall with American funding and international silence. At first glance, they may seem unrelated, but they are linked by something dark and insidious. A global structure of power that protects its own, rewrites reality, and punishes truth-tellers. In one case, justice is sealed in a courtroom. In the other, justice is buried beneath concrete and ash. And somewhere in the middle, we ask, where did the Epstein list go? Why are children in Gaza dying with no one to stop it? The vanishing list. Jeffrey Epstein's arrest in 2019 cracked open a door that many powerful people desperately wanted to keep shut. For decades, he had operated a global trafficking ring of young girls, many underage, supplying them to the rich, the famous, and the untouchable. The plane logs were real. The island was real. The survivors were real. And yet, the list of men involved sealed. Even after Ghislaine Maxwell's conviction, no buyers were named. Imagine a human trafficking case where only the trafficker is convicted and all the abusers walk free. That's not justice. That's collusion. This list, rumored to include heads of state, royalty, tech moguls, scientists, and even intelligence operatives, disappeared. Not by accident. It was buried, and the world, distracted and desensitized, moved on. The fire in Gaza. But history doesn't stay quiet. Now, as Gaza burns, we are witnessing another atrocity, a modern genocide in real time, enabled by silence, sustained by lies, and protected by the same global power that buried Epstein's truth. This is not about Jews. It is about Zionism, a nationalist project that has been used as a shield for brutal colonization and apartheid. Many Jews in Israel and around the world are fighting back against it, horrified by what is being done in their name. But the political machine does not listen to conscience. It listens to weapons contracts. It listens to lobbyists. It listens to the silence of Western leaders who once wept over human rights, but now call for restraint, while children are vaporized in schools and hospitals. More journalists have died in Gaza in months than in any conflict in decades. More than 15,000 children are dead. And yet, the word genocide still gets stuck in the throats of the powerful. What links Epstein and Gaza? It's not religion. It's not ethnicity. It's power that protects itself at all costs. Epstein was a tool. He served elites their darkest cravings and kept the receipts. When he became a threat, he disappeared, and the world was told to forget. Gaza is a target. It's an open-air prison punished for existing. And when the people inside cry out, they're called terrorists, even when they're toddlers. Both stories are about who gets to control the narrative, about who is allowed to suffer, and about who is allowed to never face consequences. A final warning. If you dare to question why Epstein's list disappeared, you're called a conspiracy theorist. If you call Gaza a genocide, you're called anti-Semitic. If you connect these dots, you're told to shut up. But we won't, because the world cannot survive this route much longer. When truth becomes taboo and empathy is labeled extremism, society is not civil. It's complicit. This is not about Jews. This is not about Muslims. It's about power, the kind that rapes children and bombs hospitals and sleeps peacefully at night. The Epstein list may be sealed, but memory isn't. Gaza may be bleeding, but the world is watching. And one day, the silence will rupture. Until then, keep asking, where is the list? And why do the bombs never fall on the mansions of those who made it disappear? Truth buried is truth still alive, waiting to rise from the ashes.